professionals, welcome back to the channel. This is Alex, and I'm here to address all the questions regarding the solar lead generation, solar appointment setting, solar hiring, and everything that could be regarded as solar business. So with that being said, in today's video, I would like to talk to you about solar appointment setting with cold calling, especially about the process that we are using, breaking down the process from step to step by step to all of the basic parts and how you would be able to replicate the exact process, what are the important parts, and what you are supposed to be looking for if you are thinking about building up an appointment setting um, team or an appointment setting stream by cold calling to your solar company or your solar endeavor. So, with that being said, initially, when we are cold calling, what we do is we are pretty much getting a list, getting a script, getting a dialer. If I mean, you can just simply call from your own phone number, but dialer is better because you can dial more numbers if you have a proper auto dialer, and also you can separate the calls from your personal one, and also you can make them more professional. But with that being said, these are pretty much like the three elements. And with that being said, if you're especially starting out with this, then your very best chances will be with cold calling or door knocking because they are three methods. Although on the other hand, if you have resources, so basically you have two types of resources. This is also another thing that you must understand. So you have money and you have time. And so the idea would be to actually get as much, so get money as soon as humanly possible. So therefore you can allocate that money to actually bring in new resources. So for example, hey, now I'm splitting my weeks of 40 hours prospecting or 40 hours cold calling and door knocking, and I'm spending 20 hours with closing to actually go drive to those appointments, so on and so forth. And so the goal over here would be to actually get as much capital as you humanly possibly can. So therefore, you can reallocate that capital towards actually getting leads and getting appointments. So therefore, now you can actually invest in 60 hours, or if you do not want to work 60 hours anymore, uh, you will be investing in more to get appointments. You will be getting 40 hours worth of appointments. And now you would also have, so basically you can have 20 more productive hours, which would mean that you would be able to double the closes that you're getting. And you would also have this 20 hours of headspace where you can also think, which again, like dramatically can improve the process. You can think and learn and pretty much improve the processes. And so with that being said, the goal always supposed to be to figure out the process and hire someone to do that, like simple as this. Or just simply hire someone to do the process for you as soon as you humanly possibly can, as soon as you've been able to allocate that resource for that. And so with that being said, I would like to break down the processes of how a successful cold calling campaign is supposed to look like. So, very first thing, you need a list. In order for you to get a list, I'm recommending either Vulkan 7, which is a bit more. So the first order principle here would be to actually go ahead and buy mortgage data because mortgage data, like those guys do actually have first good credit. Second, they are more aware, so they are not 78-year-old ladies who like they're just too old, they are not too concerned, and so on and so forth. They're just like proper people. So this is idea number one. For the list, you need mortgage data. And the best two solutions for that would be the very first one was Volcon 7, and the second one is Redex, which those are both options for you. And I'm recommending to you to actually get one of those subscriptions and just simply start dialing those data points. So this is regarding to the list. So after you got a list, you actually need a script, which is again, you can find one on the internet. I'm also giving one away free. You can just simply click on the description and you can find that the script that we are using to our campaigns. And so here's the idea. So now that you have the script, you will obviously have about 8 qualifying questions that you will have to ask from the client. And so this is how we are actually like to build up this process. Yeah, by the way, the third thing, you need a dialer, which again, it's not a big of a deal. You can just simply call from your phone, but I already uh, expanded on that. You can also buy another dialer like Vichy dialer, Open Phone, whatever that might be. That's not a big of a thing. And from there on, now that you got the list, now that you got a script, the actual idea is that you are supposed to be making the calls. and you're supposed to be qualifying them. And this is how we like to structure all of our cold calling campaigns. So um, we like to have a qualifying call, which would be that we are just basically qualifying the lead based on the criteria. And so now we have a lead. And so this is the idea. If someone gone through the call and we actually find that, hey, like they have good credit, they somehow look interested and so on and so forth, then we have a lead. And so we are having a second call with them. Obviously, in this call, we are already setting up the appointment with them. Okay. But here's the big but. We are also calling them back just right before the appointment, one day before the appointment, to double secure the call. So what does it mean? In this second qualifying call, what we are actually doing is we are actually going ahead and asking all the so this is a more like a sales call. This is like a warm up call. Like, hey, we are educating them in this call. So it's like, hey, did you know that you can actually save this much on your electricity bill potentially? Did you know that you have all these options out there available for you? Did you know, and so on and so forth? And so basically, now that the actual goal in this call for the lead to understand and be super clear with their expectation about what will happen throughout the appointment. So this is pretty much a warm up call. So therefore, during the appointment, they will not be saying like, hey, I have to think about that, or they will be just ready to close. So they will be like either a big yes or either no, but they will be ready for close. Okay. And so when we are doing this second step of second calling, then we are just doubling the rates of close, like literally doubling, because this way we are able to pretty much filter out the crap. So it's like, hey, like I'm 72 years old. I have $100 of electricity bill. I'm not too aware of any of that thing. I just do not care. It's like, okay, man, like that's it, like disqualified. And so this is why we need this call free, because before you are investing your resources in and you are driving up and making sure that we just have to make sure that the guys are actually pre-qualified and meets all the criteria in order for them to go solar. So with that being said, this is the whole process, and this is what we are utilizing with our cold calling uh, within our cold calling branch in the company, and every single time when we are setting up appointments to you guys with cold calling. And so with that being said, I really wanted to share with you the actual process of what we do. And also at the end of this video, before I will just go into a quick rant, I also wanted to address a few questions. So many times I'm getting these questions, and I really wanted to address them because I do believe that these are super important questions, and I don't always have the time to expand on them. So with that being said, I would like to just answer to these questions super quick. So the very first one is that, hey man, do you have a replacement guarantee, or what guarantees do you have? And so every single time we are getting to our clients one replacement guarantee. And so this is how it rolls out. If you've got a lead which we've nurtured to an appointment, obviously, which we've been educated and made sure that we are not only qualified but also educated this person. Um, then, if they don't show, or if any of the criteria didn't meet that we sent, so for example, they fail credit, then we replace them. And the reason for only one replacement is that, hey, you got the chance to shoot your shot, brother. If you're not able to sit with the lead, then it's on you. So basically, what I'm guaranteeing is that you have to sit with the lead. So this is the only thing that I can do for you. It's like I cannot close a deal for that. That's your job. Like if I'd be also closing the deal, then what do you want to make your money from? It's like that way you are just supposed to be the intermediary between me and like the contractor, which I can do to myself. It's like you're worthless from there on. So it's like your only job is to sell. And so with that being said, this is the answer for the question of the replacement guarantee. The second one, what we use, where is our call center located, and so on and so forth. And so, by answering this question, I'd also like to give you some inspiration, guys. So, our call center is located in Bangladesh, one of them, and the other one is located in the Philippines. We always love to split this. We always love to use more, um, pretty much diversify this part because we are still A/B testing. We don't have 1,000 agents yet, although we are striving towards having as many as possible as soon as possible. And with that being said, those are your places, brothers. Like you don't want an English-speaking person to actually set appointments to you. That could also work out. Yes, that could also work out, but he will be 6 times more expensive, and the numbers will be pretty much the same. It's like yes, like if you have the best cold color, then you will have better results. But first, good luck finding them. Second, good luck selling them on appointment, on commission basis only. It's like good freaking luck for you, brother. If you find people like that and you made money with them, then please reach back to me because I'm super interested in them. So this is how we are. I mean, I'm talking again from experience. I've been trying both. It's like non-English speaker and English speaker. I mean, non-English native and English native people. So this is how we are actually structuring the call center. Regarding to the zip codes and what you're supposed to be doing. So this is also another idea. When we are purchasing the data, we are looking for the good zip codes. You can actually Google up the proper zip codes, the solar zip codes, and just simply go after them. So simple as this. And so now that you've got the list, now that you've got the script, now that you understand the whole process, you can just simply go ahead and either call by yourself or just simply go ahead and build up a thing. Again, we are here to help you both with the cold calling and both with building up a team for you and helping you throughout the process. So if you've got any questions, just feel free to shoot a comment, or if not, just simply reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to have a consultation call with you. That's completely free, obviously, and just go through all of your processes and see if we can help. So, hope it made sense. And if you're thinking in setting up cold calling, then this will definitely be the guideline that could be working for you because this currently works for us. So see you in the next one, guys.